Hello and welcome back to the channel. The subject of this video is for $1.99. I got these from Goodwill, one of the local 3 that are generally pretty local. And I'm hoping that I can get these to work. They didn't come with any type of plugs. There's a end connector on both ends, so I'm guessing they can run in series or something like that. And my guess would be that the bulbs are probably blown and that's why they got rid of them. I'm not sure. And the bulbs, of course, will cost more than the $1.99 a piece I paid for these. I have 2 of them. The only difference between the 2 is this one has the plastic cover and the other one doesn't. Whoa, well, that came out pretty easy. Might not have been twisted. But the whole reason I get these is I was trying to upgrade the lighting for making these videos here. I'm slowly upgrading my process here and there. For instance, this is the first video that's actually recorded on my workbench. And well, it's literally just a really big computer desk. And yeah, I just consider it my workbench because this is where I do my electronics kind of things. All the previous videos were unfortunately recorded on the floor. So I'm going to pause this video here and go get a screwdriver. Well, wait a minute. I forget now, I kind of do have my tools nearby. So either, I don't know much about, well, barely got that off. I don't know much about these kind of lightings. I don't know if that screw needs to come out. It seems to be just for these terminals. Let's see, how do you take this? Wow, okay, it's very simple. It just has kind of clips to hold it in. I don't know much about this kind of lighting. I don't know if the ballast could be bad. You know, if it's just because it doesn't have a power cord that they got rid of it, if the light is blown. But what I do have is a spare cord cut from who knows what, just some random thing I got rid of. So let's see if I can figure out what's going on here. Let's see, 2 inputs. They just connect here, go to the ballast, blue and red output. Let's see. I'm gonna have to have my own cord come in here because I don't have any kind of connector that looks anywhere near something like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this out of here. I'll find a good way to mount my own wire. But if all goes well, I could just put a power cord on here and it works, and that would be excellent. I wouldn't have to spend any money besides the $2 spent on it. Let's see what's holding it in there. Let's see. And I just learned that I can hook this phone up to my Roku. That way I can just glance up at the screen and be able to tell if I'm in focus or not. So that's pretty awesome. I tried it with the phone I was recording from, the Galaxy S4, because it had absolutely no use, and for some reason I'm not able to connect it. But a S5 and a F7 have no problems at all. This S5 also doesn't have a use really, but for whatever reason the audio is all messed up if I just record straight from the built-in microphone. So I'm using some little headphones that came with the S7. Man, how is that held in? And it seems to work fine. The only disadvantage is having the cord dangling in front of the camera here and there. But it's kind of temporary. I'll upgrade things as time goes by. I mean, right now these videos aren't getting any views anyway. It's kind of just a side hobby. It's not like I'm doing this to make money. If anything, kind of just motivates me to get some projects done that I have planned out, because if I make a video on it, you know, I don't know, it just gives me a little more motivation to actually do it, instead of saying, oh, I'll do it later. Man, I don't see how this connector is being held in here. I done cut everything and it's still in there tight. Alright, well, I'm going to pause this video, and if nothing else, cut these cables off real quick. Alright, so I finally got that connector out. So the first thing I'm going to do is just literally hook the AC power cord up to it and test it out. Hope for the best. Good day. I'm hoping the color code of these wires are the same as these, the black and white. I believe black is live, white is neutral. In America, at least. I think Europe is pretty different. We'll see how this goes. Let's cut off this insulation. Hoping this works. 'Cause that'd be pretty sweet to have two of these lights for $4 total. My damn wire cutters is messing up. They're really loose right here, and the only one screw here, I tried to turn it and it doesn't turn. It's like super tight. So apparently I've worn these out pretty good. I mean, they still works, just they don't look like they used to. Now I have to hold it down like this, let gravity kind of open up, which is pretty annoying, but still much better than doing it by hand. If the ballast itself is bad, it's probably just something simple like a capacitor. Got hot over time, and that'll be easy to fix. Either way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to fix this. But if it's a bulb, you know, it's easy to fix there too. Just go to the local Lowe's. But unfortunately, that'd be money spent. Alright. Yeah. I don't have my good soldering iron nearby. But I can use this old, what is it, 862D Plus. It's a soldering iron station with a hot air station. So now, since I got my new T12 soldering station, I only use this for the hot air. Because man, once you get used to the 8-second time for it to get to 310 degrees Celsius, this right here just seems so slow. Like it's only hit 214 so far. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to pause and go in the other room to get my solder. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, it's ready now. Man, Workbench's a mess already. Yes, I don't really use this soldering iron anymore, but it's still, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. As soon as I bought it, I bought some genuine Hako or Hako tips. and it's been fantastic. But once you get to the new cartridge style tips, like the instant heat up, it's pretty hard to go back to this. Still, I'm glad I bought it. Definitely has its use. Let's see, where's the end of the other wire? Here we go. I think I'm just going to make a temporary connection first, then slide some heat shrink tubing onto it. Let's see, am I in focus? Yeah, I don't check, but every now and again. I gotta get used to the whole YouTube thing. I'm planning on adding to this workbench today. I decided to put a kind of a shelf on the back side of it, about 12 inches tall, 8 inches deep, or 9 inches deep, and let's see, about 47 inches long as the desk, 48, whatever it is. That way I'll be able to put some more things up on the shelf, kind of out of the way, and I have some other lights I'm not using, some LEDs. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Well, no, what if it doesn't work? I just want to make a temporary connection right now, but it's going to be a shock hazard. No, actually, I am going to put the heat shrink on it, because either way, I'm going to need to have a cord on it, even if I can't fix it at the moment. So, okay, I'll be back. Alright, got some heat shrink tubing here. Go ahead and strip this back some more. I'll probably just pull that down. That way the heat shrink won't shrink up just by soldering. Gotta remember to stay more so on the bench to be in focus. So you can see the tripod leg here. It's kind of temporary. I'm thinking when I build my little shelf on the bench here, I'll be able to set this up a lot better. Alright, white and black. Can't do it right now as far as building the shelf because it's like, what time is it? 5:10 in the morning. I don't think the neighbors would appreciate skill saw and jigsaws and whatnot. Let's see, I don't have proper tools for the job around, but I think a pair of pliers will do the trick. Might as well turn the soldering iron on now because this thing takes a minute. But if I plug this up and it works, this is probably going to be a pretty short video. Let's see, get the old... Got everything I need. I've had it for quite a while now to build my bigger, better helping hands, but I haven't got around to that yet. These things have been fantastic though. Alright, I'm probably going to need bigger heat shrink, but too late now. I might put some black tape over it or something. And once again, you can't even see this. Alright. Kind of just reflow these two connections together. good enough. Yeah, I need to get the workbench situated better than this for sure. Alright. 102. Definitely want the next helping hands to have more weight to it, because this little piece of wood isn't quite heavy enough. Squeeze these together. And reflow the two connections. Good enough for now. Get this out of the way. Alright. Still hot. See if I can squeeze that down a little bit more. Not really. Oh yeah, that'll fit. It's worth a try. Yep, not in focus again. I'm gonna have to make some kind of outline with tape or something so I know where to be without having to look up all the time. Let's turn on the hot air. When the hot air station finally reaches the set temperature, which I just happen to have it on 310 Celsius also, makes this LED light flicker like crazy. It doesn't do it until it reaches the temperature. It's kind of odd, but I've learned to deal with it. There it goes already. I could probably fix that problem if I open it up and put a ferrite bead on the cord or something, but one of those things that's not too important. More important being if it's being recorded than just everyday who cares kind of thing. Alright, I guess I'm ready to put the bulb in this bad boy and test it out. Supposedly 13 watts. So it ain't too bad at all. I've always liked how fluorescent lights look. Let's see. Okay, here goes nothing. What's the power switch? I don't know if that's on or off. Line or circle. I would think circle means on, being that it can flow, but nope. And it works. Fantastic. I don't know the color temperature of this or anything, but I'm not really concerned with that kind of stuff. Man, it works right out of the box. All it needed was a power cord. So yeah, this is going to be a short video, it looks like. I'm just going to route the power cord properly. And what I'm thinking, because I have one cover on one and don't have a cover for the other one, maybe I'll just take the cover off of this. That way I'll get more light. And I happen to have some reflective tape used for, like, well, it's kind of heat tape, I guess, used for wrapping the hose for a dryer. When I moved into this place, I bought a roll of that, and it barely used any of it. So I could peel off all these stickers here and just have this coated with that. It pretty much looks like tin foil in a way. Tin foil with a sticky side, and that'll reflect even more light out. Yeah, that's fantastic. Make sure the switch works. Yep. Awesome. Well, I have one more to work on now, and hopefully it's the same situation where the light bulb's good and it just literally just didn't have a power cord was the only problem. Anyway, thanks for watching.